y'all so much. How y'all doing? Well, I should tell you a little bit about this guitar. This is a Rickenbacker guitar that I purchased way back in the first week of 1969. 68 had been a really good year for me and my band Credence. We'd had a big hit called Susie Q. Anyway, and I was trying to get my act together, maybe get my toolkit together here, and hopefully have a career in this thing called music. So I got this guitar. I made a bunch of modifications, which I won't bore you with, except one really important one. I put a humbucker pickup right there in the bridge off of a Les Paul Gibson guitar. And I did that because I heard about these fellas over in England named Jimmy, Jeff, Eric. Ask your grandpa. We're talking about Jimmy Page, Jeff Beck, Eric Clapton. What they were doing was plugging their Les Paul guitars into a Marshall amp and making the coolest sound, and still the coolest, as far as I'm concerned, ever made, actually. And I wanted to get some of that. So I did this. I played this guitar and everything, Green River, down on the corner, up around the... Why, I played this guitar at Woodstock! That was a long weekend. I'll come back tomorrow night. I'll tell you the whole long story about the Grateful Dead. The rocket ship went straight up. Things were so cool for a couple of years. And then, of course, everything has to come back to earth. About 1972, my band broke up. My girlfriend left me, and my dog bit me. And right about then, this 12-year-old boy comes up to me and says, "Hey, John, can I have one of your guitars?" I mean, whoever heard of such a thing, but back in the 60s, spare change, what's your sign? Far out, all that. You don't know what I'm talking about. It's true, all of that was happening. See, we were all hairy, so nobody knew we were anonymous, kind of like the internet. Anyway, so I took this most iconic and valuable of all things I'd ever had in my life, and I gave this guitar to that 12-year-old boy, and I didn't see my guitar for a long, long, long time. A couple years ago, actually, my dear wife, Julie, went out into the middle of America beating on bushes. She found my guitar, man. She brought it home and put it under the Christmas tree. And I was really surprised. After 44 years, I got my baby back. Jimmy's. Christmas morning, sorry. I made those pants into a shirt. Well, anyway, I mentioned that Woodstock deal. Yep, I was up there with all the crazy young hippies that we were. I came home to California and I wrote this song on this guitar.